I think completionist mindsets are a defect of human nature. There's no way to get rid of it because it's not like I can just tell you, well, don't care about completing things, because it's not going to work. Because why would it? Why would it? Like, people like collecting things. They like completing things. I just don't think it's good to have most of the time, because like the time I could be spending collecting all the metalhead gems is probably better spent just moving on to another game. Because like the bulk of the game, okay, let's say it takes me, 6 hours, 8 hours to beat Jag 2. Now I could spend an additional 3 or 4 collecting all the stuff and getting all the upgrades and doing all the little side missions. But like most of the fun is in those other 8 that have to do with the game. And I'm not saying that it's not fun to collect the others, but that's like 50% of the game spent on the collectathon, maybe more depending on the game. Sometimes it's like 2 or 3 times the game's length to collect all of the items. And if I'm going to spend time playing video games, I feel like my time would be better spent just moving on, and playing a different game, rather than like for pound collecting. Doesn't yield the highest rate of return for enjoyment. All right, let's keep talking about collections, to get me distracted and get me into a zen state so I don't fail this fucking mission. Collections. I think it's undeniable that some people collect things in video games and are not happy about it. So it's like I'm not saying don't collect things. Don't misconstrue my words. I'm just saying that it's clear that there are people out there who say, I do collect things, and I'm unhappy that my personality is this way. I find it to be a defect of my own nature. It's me. That's me. Right. And I may have had fun doing it, but I feel like I would have had more fun if I could not be bothered that I didn't do it. Not everybody is like that. I get that. I am just saying that collection games are often exploiting a defect in our characters as humans, a defect in our genes that I think a lot of us would be happier to not have.